Be fun to watch what this group can do. Had a tough night the other night against a very good Pioneer team, a team that really tested this group. And this is a group looking to bounce back here tonight. Of course, Triton comes in with that 18-2 record, 5-1 in conference play, 3-0 against sectional opponents. As Tala Tanier back to serve for the Trailblazers. She'll send it away. Triton gets set as Bulis on the return. Lena Dahl winds up. She'll tip it across, and that one goes out of bounds, and the Career Academy strikes first. Put it on. Of course, also need to mention, we got Jackson O'Hara on his first broadcast tonight, so he'll be playing Minecraft while he's muted.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, Macy Hensley just drive it down, and Triton with the equalizer ties it at 1. And Addison Veers will rotate in for Kate Howell. She'll go on the front line with Hensley and Snyder as Lena Dahl back to serve. Lena Dahl, 35 aces to her credit. Coming into tonight. Holly now pushing it up to Snyder. Has to play it away from the net. Nice job to put on the brakes, but Macy Hensley couldn't quite clear it. And the point belongs to the Trailblazers. Back to serve now will be Zion Taylor. Spielis now pushing it to the front lines across the net. Good heads-up play up front there by Taylor. Going to go right back to the middle now to Durst. Snyder tips it across. The Trailblazers looking strong on the front line as Taylor gets a swing, goes back row, Lena Dahl to stop. Addison Veers tips it to the back row. Career Academy trying to keep it alive, and they do. Good rally there by the Trailblazers. Addison Veers winds up, drives it down, ties it at 2. Anything you want to say? We're not doing sound effects. I got a button for that.
No.
So Jackson, how's it feel to be on your first ever broadcast? You actually can hear your voice.
Wait.
What do you think? I mean, this is your first ever one. I mean, what do you think? You want to see him hit the ball hard tonight, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good passes.
Yeah.
Correct? You just want to see a good volleyball game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to mute you so you can play your switch.
Okay.
Okay. How many broadcasts have a 4-year-old? Glad he didn't start talking about Minecraft. We'd have to really mute him. Mariah Gilmore with the serve. They got that point to take the lead by 1. A strong hit by Maya Davis. And back and forth we go here in this first set.
I was worried he was going to talk about Texas Ranger.
Hey, he likes talking about Walker, Texas Ranger. We watch Walker, don't we? You can nod your head. Yeah, we watch Walker. Watch Home Improvement, a whole bunch of different stuff. We just don't need him doing his Walker, Texas Ranger moves. That's what we don't need up here on the crow's nest. Addison Veers, strong swing, but that one goes out the back row. Just want to thank our officials, Jerry Newman and Casey Carswell, doing the officiating here tonight. Nice strong serve there from Sierra Taylor, one of the 4 seniors on this group. Or excuse me, 5 seniors. And Triton gets the point. Or no, excuse me. Looked up. And Addison Veers goes back to serve. Addison leading the team in kills, serving. Serve receiving on the season. Strong serve to start off. And trying to get the point. They'll take their lead. Oop. Bears strong serve to the back to the other side. Good communication on the front line there by Tala Tanier. Avery Veers with a strong hit, but goes out the back row. Coach Evelyn explaining what he wanted to see there and how to approach that hit. Alana Durst back to serve. Drops him right in the middle. Addison Veers on the return. Durst plants her feet, but sends it a back row. Got Triton out of position in the back line. Coach Plotho runs it down. Of course, Triton will be busy. Next couple weekends with tournament play, we'll have some of that stuff for you here a little bit later in the broadcast. Of course, tonight's theme for tonight was supporting childhood cancer and the efforts against that and to try to cure that. So cool thing they're doing there. As Maya Davis goes back to serve again. And an ace for Maya Davis. Second on the team with 39 coming in tonight. And she had that one night where she went like 7 or 8 in a row. As Addison Veers comes off the floor, Kay Howell will check in. Davis with a strong serve, back row. Avery, Veers, and Snyder up close to the net, trying to keep track. Good adjustment on the front line there by Taylor. Lena Dahl blocked up front by Taylor, sends it back. And Bulis now rotating for Davis. Rotating in for Career Academy will be number 12, Olivia Cooper. And she'll go back to serve. Up to last night on Max Preps, coming into tonight, 15 aces to her credit. Avery Veers sends that one, drops it, and keeps it in the sideline. Keeps it in play. Try to paint the corners there as Macy Hensley now rotates into the front line. Allie Westhaver now will check in. And Avery Veers back to serve. Of course, give Avery a shout. I got a team ball tonight. That one drives out, but it goes out of bounds. I always like getting these.
You know, in all the years I've done this, I've never gotten one.
Well, you maybe we'll start getting you doing interviews down there and maybe get one. See, this is what you got to do. See, there you go. You could go do the interviews. I'll run the camera. It'll be all right. I'll give you a list of questions. Lena Dahl now back to serve. They're good kids. Taylor goes back row, and Triton has a chance to keep it alive. Lena Dahl gets it across. Good scramble by the Trojans. And Triton gets the point. Good job by them on the hustle for the scramble. Good effort there by that group.
I've got enough stuff in my house anyway.
Oh, those things are cool. I like them. Cooper pushing it across. A good wind up and swing by Taylor. Addison Veers rolls it from beyond the attack line and drops it right in. As Zion Taylor got a piece of it on the front line, but no one home in the middle of the zone. Trying now 3-point lead for them. Lena Dahl now back to go again. Pushing him deep to the back row. Up to Taylor on the front line. She'll tip it, but it didn't quite clear the net. Lena Dahl now to go again. Drives it across. Cooper pushing it on to Taylor. Winds up. Had a good swing, but couldn't quite get the hit to cross over the net. The JV improved tonight. 21 wins for them on the season as they'll be going into the Dunes tournament on Saturday. Irby gets it across, but it goes out of bounds. Technical difficulties?
We had reports we had no sound, but it's working.
Oh, okay. I say I got it turned on right. Macy Hensley gets it across, goes to the back corner. The Trailblazers with a chance, but too close to the net. as Gilmore couldn't quite bring that one back around. Please don't do that. And a timeout for Career Academy. As I noted earlier, I was talking about the schedule for this weekend at at the Dunes tournament. Triton will be starting off against Michigan City. That'll be a 9 a.m. start for them, and they will play either Mishawaka or Hebron after that game, and they continue to drive. So that'll be a big day for them. And the JV will start off against Valparaiso, and they will play either Glenn or Morgan Township for their second round match. So a long day up there at the Dunes tourney. The girls will have a day. Like I said, this will be a good day, a lot of good competition for them, kind of getting them geared up for the final push of the season. And we're already talking about sectionals here. Just a matter of sectionals not too far away. I got you back on.
Okay. Couldn't hear myself. I didn't hear when you were talking about those tourneys. You said we're not covering them, correct?
I did not get to that point yet. I was getting there. We will not be covering those. It's kind of hard for camera angles at the Dunes tournament, all that's going on. So try to keep updated. We'll have the stats posted and all that stuff for the results after the tournament concludes. But if you're able to go out there and support your Big Blue Slam up there at the Dunes tournament this weekend. Good movement on the back line for Career Academy as Taylor gets it across. Up Addison Veers has got a close play of the net and tips it across. Sierra Taylor was in position for that one. Irby had a beat on it but couldn't quite keep it in play. It goes into the JV players. I got their first couple of games figured out. I was past that. I don't know who you'd play past certain points.
Oh, well, yeah.
That was a good job in the back row. Selena Dahl trying to push him back with a Tala Tenier. Got out of the way and back to serve now. Zion Taylor. Checking in will be Durst to go on the front line with Taylor and Gilmore. Snyder, Hensley, and Addison Veers the front line with Clara Dahl on the back row with Bulis and Holly. Taylor with a nice drive across. Addison Veers winds up, sends it down. The strong hit. Maya Davis to rotate in. Of course, Jackson is here tonight. He's now got his headset off. He's had enough talking, I think, until the batteries wear out in his switch. Tipped up front. Maya Davis couldn't quite clear it.
Mom and sister at dance?
Danny has dance tonight. Raven Ricketts now will check in, one of the 5 seniors. She'll go on the front line. As Danny has dance on Thursday nights. It was Wednesday last year. This year it's on Thursday. Gilmore serves it, just couldn't quite get it to a place where she wanted. Jacinda Unger encourage her team from the coach's box. Coach Evelyn surveying the field. Goes off the side of Ricketts and an ace for Macy Hensley. I believe the first ace of the ballgame. Or maybe there might have been another one, but I was in the middle of parenting, so I might have missed one, if there was. So I do apologize. Macy Hensley to go again. Ricketts takes that one, and back-to-back aces for Macy Hensley. I wanted to get Jackson's opinion on her shoes, but he took his headset off. That block game, I don't know what that block game is. Hey, you gonna put your headset back on? Hey, what do you think about Macy's shoes? Down there, her pink ones. What do you think about her shoes? You like her shoes?
Yeah.
You like how they stand out?
Yeah.
Yeah, loud, right?
Yeah.
There you go. I'd like to talk about Macy's shoes. And an ace for Career Academy as they'll get that one.
Can you keep keep it on my thing on muted?
You want it muted?
No.
Oh, well, it depends. Are you going to be quiet and not make noise?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see how long that lasts. Now it couldn't quite get past the antenna. It's out of bounds, and the point belongs to Career Academy. 20-13 now coming into the serve. As Sierra Taylor back to serve. Holly in the back row on the return. Now to Snyder. Addison Veers tips it across. Veers goes there. Taylor back across. A little miscommunication in the front line as Snyder trying to cover some ground.
Oh, Caden had reported his headsets weren't working, but
No, I can't help him there. I don't know. It's turned on my end. Well, I know
it might
exactly.
be on the wrong channel.
No, it's on the wrong thing. That's why it's not working. He didn't plug it in. He plugged it in transmit, not receive.
I plugged it in, so blame.
There you go. We monitor out. I fix it. We're good. That's my contribution. Addison Veers, strong hit, but couldn't quite keep it in play. He looks up here. I'm going to tell him. Back to go again is Sierra Taylor. The jump serve couldn't quite clear. Lena Dahl checks in for Clara, and Kate Howell back in the game for Addison Veers. Career Academy back on the return. Ricketts couldn't quite clear, but Avery Veers was there for insurance reasons to make sure it didn't come back across. Caden looks up here, telling him to.
I texted him, but I don't know if he.
Strong serve to the back row. Nice play by Taylor to keep it alive. Lena Dahl, good find to the far side, the near side corner, to drop it in the zone. Howell to serve again. Good strong serve there from the junior. Tanier got it across. Lena Dahl now to send it back the other way. The dig by Taylor, pushed across. First had a play on it. Durst had a play on it, but couldn't quite get it across. Right now, set point now for the Trojans. They lead 24-15. Kate Howell back to serve. Sends a rocket to the back row. Taylor gets it across. Howell at the stop. Lena Dahl drives it down, and Triton takes the first set 25-15 as they get back in the winning column after they lost their last game, but yet back winning that opening set, which is huge for them. So we'll take a break. We'll have a commercial. We'll be back right after this.
Not everyone can be a champion in high school sports, but everyone can be a champion of high school sports.
That's right. Fans and parents can be champions. Coaches and officials, educators, and the media can all be champions of high school sports. I'm Paul Knighty, Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Janie Ulmer. Being a champion of high school sports is about so much more than winning and losing, setting records, or raising trophies.
It's about supporting the mission of education-based athletics, preserving the opportunity for student athletes to grow and develop in the second classroom, and to protect high school sports for future generations to come.
Champions of high school sports are just one of the many reasons that education-based athletics in Indiana are so special.
And the easiest way to be a champion is by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic event.
This is showing support. This is championing high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here to the Trojan Trench. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight is Caden Homich, the Hall of Famer Ryan Limmer. We got Kenny on, I believe, remote support. I believe we're trying to fix a few things. And then, of course, making his broadcasting debut, Jackson is up here tonight. Anything you want to say to Caden down there? Sit down. You're going to get tangled up in the cords.
Okay.
Usually don't have this problem, bud. Anything you want to say to Caden down there? He's got his headset on now. Tell him don't miss anything down there.
Don't miss anything down there.
And to stay awake on that stool down there.
Stay awake on that stool down there.
Is there anybody you want to say hi to that might be listening? Somebody has a birthday today. Who has a birthday today? Does Mimi have a birthday today?
Yeah.
You want to say hi to her? I'm sure they're watching.
Uh-huh.
Anybody else you want to say hi to? Your mom, maybe?
Yeah.
Your sister, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just go with that. I'll let you get back to your game down there, so do your thing.
No, I don't want to play a game now.
Oh, so you're actually going to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of things do you want to see here going in the second set? You want to see you want to see Triton hitting the ball really hard and keeping it in the zone, good solid hits, some good passing?
Yeah.
You think you could hit the ball that hard one day?
Yeah.
I don't know. Addison and Avery and Macy and Lena and Maya, they can all hit it pretty hard.
What?
They scare me.
They do?
Oh, yeah. You got to see how hard they hit that ball. They can.
What?
Yeah, it about blows your mind.
What?
And Addison's actually hit me twice with the ball. Don't blow on the mic. So, Jackson, you're 4. You're going to be 5 this year. How are you liking preschool?
Good.
What's your favorite part about school every day? Don't blow into the mic. What's your favorite part? We got like 2 seconds here. Make it quick.
I like my friends, Hazley.
Paisley? Yep, you guys like hanging out. But what's your favorite thing to do at school? Is it lunchtime?
No, like she lays by me and we're going to rest time.
Well, that's good. They just got friends down there. So Lena Dahl now back to serve. Let you go back to your game, bud. Taylor on the return, pushing it right back across. She'll win it right back on the swing, and a dig by Avery Veers, but Triton gets kind of crowded in that front line and couldn't quite get the ball back across. You just going to wear it, pal? Here you go. Here you go. There we go. Back to serve now is Tala Tanier. You can play your game. Reveres tracks it down. Lena Dahl to send it back across. It's a deep free ball. As Tanier handled it across. Taylor hits down, keeps alive, but it goes out of bounds. Out the back row. May not got just past the antenna. That knots it up at 1 as Snyder back to serve. Trailblazers get it back across. Couldn't quite get that one to work. As Snyder goes back as Triton takes the lead 2-1. As Avery Veers will rotate out. Holly in the game. Gilmore back to Taylor in the back row. She'll set it across. Snyder leads up to Addison Veers. A strong but a good block up front there by Zion Taylor. Read it well. Got her hands up and deflected it into the zone. Back to serve it to that strong block is Zion Taylor, a sophomore. Deep serve, and a rocket to the back row. Davis left to tip it across, but couldn't quite clear it. And that gives the Trailblazers the lead by 1. Zion Taylor currently second in the team in kills. And Sierra Taylor leading with 107 to her credit. Taylor to serve. Close to the net. Snyder's going to bump it across, and she does. Close to the net. Macy Hensley elevates and sends it down. Davis gets it across. Now Miss Alderfer's in charge, so
Oh, boy.
I get relieved.
Needs a snack?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Girl and boy, I mean, could at least say he's mashed potatoes tonight, but we won't get into that tonight. Mariah Gilmore back to serve. Avery Veers with a rocket to the back row, but an amazing dig by Tanier. Keeps it alive. Veers tips it to Lena Dahl. Triton's going to have to get over on this one here, and then Snyder, good recognition, gets it across. Taylor to Taylor on this exchange. She'll have to roll, but she didn't like her angle she was at. Couldn't quite get the good drive she wanted, and that knots it up at 4.
The TTSN special sounds good tonight, but
It does. I'm not so sure I can fit it.
Yeah, I did eat too much supper.
Addison Veers. little bit frustrated. It's a tough night. I mean, for Addison, you know, like his last night being a senior, it's tough. There's a lot of emotions. It's tough, and she's one she'll get it figured out. Just settle yourself down. Take a breath. You'll be all right. And an ace for the Trailblazers. That's her second. Both teams with 2 aces apiece here in this ball game, as the Trailblazers now with a 2-point lead. And Triton will get that one. Let's see how they shake off. And Beals now to check in. She'll check in for Maya Davis, so Beals will go back to serve. The senior takes her place back there. Beals places it to Gilmore. Severe's passing it to Snyder. Leaves it for Lena Dahl, who drives it down. Beals back to serve a consecutive time. And Tanier couldn't quite get that one back across. Can I have a bowl, please? As Beals now back to serve again, drives it across. Gilmore on the return. Taylor across to Tanier, and she'll hit it across, and Hawley will run it off the back line. Now Jackson has Skittles. Tropical. Thank you, Leah. Cazares got that one across. Avery Fears drives it, but the hit couldn't quite keep in play. And back and forth they go here in this second set. Alana Durst back to serve. Bailey Gray in the game now. She'll get it across, but they're going to get a lift violation on the Trailblazers. Avery Fears now back to serve. Bailey Gray, Macy Hensley, Lena Dahl, the front line for Triton. Addison Veers, Bulis, and Avery Veers in the back row for the Trojans, and an ace for Avery Veers with the locked-in serve. And back to serve now be Lydia Hammond. She'll take her spot back there to serve. Pushing it to the corner, but drives it just out of bounds. And Holly now will rotate in. Olivia Cooper now to serve. Beals passing it up to Hensley, who hits it across. Taylor. Tanier's hit goes out of bounds, not touched. And Triton takes the point as Lena Dahl, as the serving rotation goes full circle. As Avery Veers will rotate and rotate in and rotate out, as Holly now will go to the back row. Taylor, Gilmore, and Tanier the front line for the Trailblazers. Macy Hensley hits that one and ricochets off the top of the net. She wants another one. She'll set it right back across, and Tanier's there to answer on the attack line. Taylor's hit goes out of bounds. Coach Unger there to drive that down. It's a good solid hit, just kind of to direct that down to the ground next time. Lena Dahl now to serve. Taylor back across. Holly on the return. Assenveer sends it with the left hand across. Tanier up front. Blocked up front. Macy Hensley. Taylor to Taylor. She'll roll it across. Macy Hensley again, but blocked up front by Taylor, but they're going to get a lift on the Trojans on the violation on a good, strong hit there by Zion Taylor. Tala Tanier back to serve. Important stuff going on with this block game over here with Jackson. He's talking to him. He might be broadcasting the little game he's playing. Addison Veers winds up and drives it down. Maya Davis down the front line. That strong front line of Hensley, Veers, and Davis. Tanier on the return. Taylor didn't quite have a play on it. Triton gets the point. Of course, the football players will be playing their final regular season home game tomorrow night against North Judson. Big game there. Taylor with a strong hit, but couldn't quite keep it alive. And the sideline camera guy did not get up off his little step stool down there. So it'll take a timeout.
I can throw the schedule up there.
As Ryan, he can throw. There you go. I was waiting for you in the perfect timing to do so. There it is. Of course, you have the Dunes tourney this weekend. They'll have at Caston, out South Central. But then they'll also have the Gary Westside tourney that weekend as well. And then the sectional at Marquette the following week. So you got one more week.
This will probably be our last live broadcast until sectional.
Yes, probably will. So again, like I said, we'll do what we can to keep everybody updated on scores, and if we are able to travel to record, but this will be the last live broadcast until sectional play. These girls have worked hard just trying to get that groove and get that mental focus back in before they make a sectional push. Both teams in a tough sectional. Steiner now to serve. Addison Veers with a swing, and she'll drive it down the middle of the zone. Addison Veers starting to kind of find herself out there. As the group's trying to keep things fired up. 17-9 as Snyder back to serve. Irby on the return. I'm going to get a double hit call, the first one of tonight, and it belongs to the Trailblazers. Snyder back to serve. The Trailblazers trying to get back across, and a miscue in the front line as Cooper couldn't quite get the direction she wanted, couldn't quite make the play. So Trailblazers trying to put it back together as Coach Elon talks to who is his newest assistant coaches in Emma Hepler and Abby Veers, who will be a co-host for the girls' varsity broadcast this
For basketball.
For basketball. Alexa's off tonight. She'll be back for sectionals. And the net violation on the Trojans.
Hopefully the draw for the sectional works out where we can broadcast.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a haul up there to Michigan City, but we made it. We're good. Let's figure out what we're going to eat if we make it to the weekend. Snyder tips it across. Have to go see the. Caden still wish we would have bought that house that would by the.
Yeah, I think it's still for sale.
It might still be. There ain't no way no, sir. I'm not even sure I could afford it with Al Michaels' money. Just saying, dude. I'm not so sure. Might need Tiger Woods' money for that. He's all set. Holly serves it across. Taylor pushing it across to Taylor, and she'll set it across. Good job by Sierra Taylor to get that one across as Addison Veer swings and tips it down. Throws a change up on the swing. They like this attitude by this career academy team. Still laughing, having fun down there. Granted, this is a group. They're getting some good swings. Just put it together. This is a good group. Sierra Taylor rolls it up front, but she'll cross underneath. And the net violation was to win a little too far underneath the net. And that is their first of the evening. Holly back to serve. Sends a nice, it's kind of a short serve there for Triton's 4th ace of the game. Kennedy Howard to check in. As Holly back to serve. The sophomore doing a very nice job this season in the libero position. 223 digs to her credit. Coming into tonight. Miscommunication in the back row. Back-to-back aces for Sierra Holly. It's Triton's 5th. Holly pushing it to the back row, keeps it in play. Tenier on the return. Sierra Taylor swings it through. The block not strong enough up front. Howard had a good play on it, but it was a good swing there from Sierra Taylor on a nice pass from Zion Taylor on that exchange. Set point for Triton. Mariah Gilmore back to serve. Snyder leaves it. Maya Davis swings in, sends it down, but a dig by Taylor. Too close to the net, couldn't make the play. And Triton takes the second set 25-11. We'll take a break. Be back here for the third set right after this.
While high school sports help students develop their athletic skills, the real lessons in this second classroom are the skills needed for life. I'm Brian Lewis.
And I'm Carrie Rosati. We're both assistant commissioners of the IHSAA. In high school sports, student athletes aren't just running drills. They're learning discipline and work ethic.
They're not just watching film. They're learning the value of preparation and always finding ways to improve.
They're not just hitting the weight room. They're learning the importance of pushing through any challenges that come their way.
These aren't just some of the skills student athletes need to navigate the game. These are the skills they need to navigate life, to be successful people, to be good humans.
You can ensure these life lessons are taught for generations to come. Be a champion of high school sports and buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is preparing for the game. This is preparing for life. This is your IHSAA.
What makes education-based athletics in Indiana different from other youth sports programs?
Our coaches genuinely care about their student athletes as people, not just as athletes. And their top priority is teaching and mentoring, not winning and losing.
Our student athletes play for the love of the game. They have pride in their school and community. They want to represent something bigger than themselves.
Our parents and fans know the student athletes on the team. They've seen them grow up and care about them. They paint their faces, pack the stands, and cheer loud and proud. I'm Robert Falkins.
And I'm Carrie Rosati. We're both assistant commissioners of the IHSAA. High school sports in Indiana couldn't be more different from other youth sports programs.
And we wouldn't have it any other way. Be a champion of high school sports and buy a ticket to your high school's athletic events.
This is keeping education in front of athletics. This is passion you won't find anywhere else. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the Triton Trojan Sports Network. As we're live from the Trojan Trench as Triton takes the first two sets. As Career Academy, Tala Tenier will be serving it away. She'll be in the back row with Olivia Cooper. And I believe also back there is Peyton Irby. The front line of Zion and Sierra Taylor will be up there with Nariah Gilmore. The front line for Triton will be Macy Hensley, Lena Dahl, and Hannah Snyder. With Kate Howell, Jenna Bulis, and Sierra Hawley in the back row for Triton. Coach Unger directing where she wants to go with the ball. Tenier couldn't quite clear it. Had the right direction where she was wanting to go, but just couldn't quite get to clear the net. Addison Veers now to rotate in. Yeah, because you just leave it alone. Come on. Lena Dahl now to serve. Back across. Tenier handles it. Taylor up to Cooper, who gets it across. Up to Macy Hensley. She'll drive it. Irby's hit goes high to the back row, and they scramble and get it across. Snyder tips it, but blocked up front. I believe by Sierra Taylor. Macy Hensley tips it across and drives it to where no one's home on that front line. Anything you want to say? You said you had something to say?
I want to talk.
About what? If you're going to eat, you're going to wait till your mouth's clear before I let you talk. Lena Dahl now to serve. Tanier handles it. Taylor pushing up to Irby, who gets it across. And that one goes out of bounds. Triton takes the first 3 points here in this third set.
I want to talk about the football players.
Now they're down there, aren't they?
Yeah.
They got a tough matchup tomorrow night as that one goes out. And it's going to be an ace as that one goes out of play. It'll be Triton's 6th ace. So tomorrow they have a tough team. We've been watching film on those Blue Jays all week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yep, getting prepared. Anything you want to tell those boys to do tomorrow night? Tanier. Back no. Snyder pushing it back across. Addison Veers rolls it to the attack line as Taylor handles it. She wants it right back. She'll swing from beyond, and she'll drive it back to Avery Veers. Snyder to Addison Veers, drives it to the back row. Irby handles it. Cooper up to Taylor, and she'll tip it across. Snyder to Addison Veers. She'll drive it down. Cooper had a play but couldn't quite get on a strong hit from Addison Veers. So we're going to tell those football players tomorrow night you want them to tackle hard. There's some things you saw that you want them to do. Anything for Coach Whitaker? Quit breathing into it. Anything you want to tell them? Quick.
I want to say.
Lena Dahl goes to the back row as they're up front to Cooper, who pushes it to Taylor, who hits it but couldn't quite clear it. You want them to tackle hard and play tough, right?
Yeah.
Say body them up.
Bottom up.
Body them up. Play tough, right?
Yeah.
Play strong. Lena Dahl now back to serve. But that one goes out of bounds. Are you going to play football when you get bigger? Or are you going to – what position you want to play in football? You want to be an outside linebacker, right? And
Yeah.
tight end?
Yeah.
You want to catch. You want to throw the ball. You want to catch the ball, right? You want to block for your quarterback, don't you?
I want to catch the ball and throw the ball.
And throw the ball. Well, not many players have been able to throw it and catch the same time. I mean, Marcus Mariota did it once in the playoffs, but that deflected off of a player and it came back to him. But not many players can throw it to themselves. It's not quite a legal play. Coach probably wouldn't like that. Taylor now pushing it on over to Durst, who gets it across. Lena Dahl on the return. Maya Davis drives it and drops it just inside that back row, and a point belongs to Triton. So you want to play football? You want to play basketball too?
Yeah.
You want to play for Coach Groves in the group here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other sports you want to play? We already said football and basketball. What else is there? Anything else you want to play? You gonna run track?
Volleyball.
Well, we don't have a boys volleyball team.
Oh.
That could change by then.
That could change by then.
Yeah.
We've watched men's volleyball, haven't we? Addison
Yeah.
Veers drives it through. The block's not strong enough. And Triton.
Where's soccer?
That's the point. What?
Or soccer.
No. Baseball? You like playing baseball at home?
Yeah.
And track? You like to run?
Yeah.
So. And then one day you'll take your dad's spot up here, right? And
Yeah.
you'll do the talking?
Yeah.
Okay. You have to find someone to run it because I don't know if Orion's going to want to be doing it when you're old enough to do it. It's a long ways away. Hope we're doing this for a long time. We enjoy doing it. Taylor gets it back across. Holly back to the front line to Snyder. She'll tip it but couldn't quite clear, but it'll be a double hit. But she couldn't quite clear on that second.
It'll be here before you know it.
What?
I don't know. I mean,
Do not say
we have a lot of fun doing this, so it's.
Do not say that.
That you'll be in high school before you know it.
You'll be in high school before you know it, right?
Yeah.
You need to take your time.
Yeah.
I'm not so ready for that.
What?
Well, because then we're going to be empty nesters, and your mom and I got to find stuff to do. Addison Veers drives it down and puts it in.
That's one point.
I can't play games with your mom. She cheats.
Maybe when they got to 2 points. Did they get to 2 points?
It gets 1 point per play here.
And then when they get 2 players, and they get 2.
You lost me.
Wait.
Gilmore in the back row is going to push it up to Zion Taylor, who
did
gets it
not
back
lose
across.
you.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Avery Veers rolls it to the back row, and no one home in the back corner. And Triton gets the point. Macy Hensley back to serve. It's okay. You and your 4-year-old mind.
Well, Kaden doesn't share Legos.
Well, we don't need to talk about that during the broadcast. Hensley now sends it back across. Taylor tips it, but nice find. No one home in the back row.
Oh.
As Hensley will come off the floor, Holly rotates in. He's enjoying hearing his voice in the headset.
We need another headset that doesn't have a microphone on it.
Oh, I can do that real quick.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so we just do this.
You can hear him.
There we go. See? It's not working for a little bit. We're just going to have to take a break for a little bit. Avery Veers couldn't quite get down and go across. It's not working right now. You're just going to have to wait just a little bit, all right? You've done a nice job. Focus on your back here. As long as you stay in this corner, yes. Hang on. Just wait. No, don't you go through that door without me. You listen to Mr. Baker over there, please. Go on. Come on. The Trailblazers is back on the attack as Lena Dahl gets it across. Gilmore gets it back across. Dahl pushing it up to Snyder. To Addison Veers, drives it down, and that one goes out of bounds.
Almost came up here.
I thought I was going to. I was ready. I was ready to pounce on it. I've got practice. But, of course, again, I appreciate everybody kind of hanging in there with Jax. He wanted to talk on we got to give him props. 4 years old, wanted to talk on the broadcast. He doesn't like to talk in front of people, but you get him on this thing, he's got no problem.
He said more tonight than I have.
Well, I've got you talking a lot more.
You just have to ask me questions.
I just got to ask you questions. We work on stuff. We can't talk about food anymore because we were told we're not allowed to. I mean, I still want to talk about food. I'm fine talking about food. Aston Veer, strong serve to the back row. Zion Taylor handles it. Sierra Taylor tracks it down. And a deep hit by Tanier as Triton back on the attack. Maya Davis winds up and drives it down, and Triton gets the point. Good pass and a good swing leading to that point. Here's back to serve. Now he's going to work off all those Skittles he just ate. Aston Veers goes to the back row. Tanier handles it. Sierra Taylor to the front row. Ricketts bumps it across. Snyder leaves it. Avery Veers had the right idea, had a good swing, but got to get up on top of that and drive it down. And Avery knows it.
78 watching.
Appreciate everybody watching. It's been a fun. I'll tell you what, this is Academy team. There's some special players on this group. I think this team, they're in a tough sectional up there. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got South Central, and I believe Judson's is in their sectional. I can't remember who else is in there, but I know there are some tough teams in that sectional. I'd have to look.
I'm not up on my 2A. 2A, right?
It is 2A, yes, sir. And Alana Durst back to serve it away. Freshman. Lena Dahl fades away and hits it across. Gilmore pushing to the front line, but it couldn't quite get a play for it. Too close to the net. Coach Unger's got a lot of seniors, but young coach. Has some nice young players. And get some experience and get some time on this varsity floor. I think this is going to be a pretty good team to watch here in the next couple of years. Maya Davis now back to serve. And she'll get an ace. Gilmore had a play on it, just couldn't quite get in position in time. Davis back to serve. Davis couldn't quite clear. Tried to drop it short, but couldn't quite clear it up over top.
I will get the Pioneer varsity game posted eventually. Just gonna have to make some edits to it.
Yeah. He was there. Cooper sends it to Holly on the near side. Lena Dahl elevates and couldn't quite drop it down. Couldn't quite clear it. Hit the top of the net.
Well, I tried two camera angles down there, and I got some feedback on the one. I didn't like it much.
Oh. All righty. I was quiet. I didn't yell. Lena Dahl goes back. Taylor had to deflect it up to the front line as Zion Taylor gets it back across. Lena Dahl hits it down. Taylor makes a play, but couldn't quite get up to the front line to the hitter. And Avery Veers goes back to serve. Hey, no more. And that one goes back and an ace for Triton. 8 aces and a timeout for Career Academy as Triton's knocking on the door.
Uh-oh, he thinks we need to be on TV tonight.
Apparently he does. I mean, I can control whether it goes on there or not, Caden. So you can put up here all you want. Caden wants to call this the chariot up here. I don't know.
I'm calling it the balcony.
The balcony.
The TTSN balcony.
I think we ought to call it Orion's Roost. I think it works.
I'm not a chicken.
I know you're not a chicken, but roost. I mean, we are an agricultural community here, so thought it fit. But we can change it. Haven't quite done it. Dude, I told you not to put us on camera.
That's enough.
Of course, there you go. Of course, Jackson's now back here. He's done.
I put it on him for a little bit when he was talking.
Yeah, Jackson it was kind of a last second thing and giving his mom a break tonight, so. Lena Dahl, Allie Westhaver, and Macy Hensley the front line with Addison Veers, Jenna Bulis, and Avery Veers in the back row. Gilmore, Taylor, and Talia in the front line, or Tanier in the front line. Good stop up to Lena Dahl, who goes across and drops it just in front of Sierra Taylor. She was trying to get a play on it. Irby and Cooper in the back row with Zion Taylor. Here's a strong deep serve. Cooper keeps it alive. Irby to the front. It's going to be close to the net. Macy Hensley up front sends it back in. Veers another nice strong serve to the back row and an ace for Avery Veers here tonight. Claradol now rotates in as Addison Veers comes off the floor. Triton 4 points away from the sweep as Caden's talking to Jaden down there. Does Overmeyer want to run the camera? Caden. So does Jaden want to run does he want to run the camera? He's asking questions down there. He may get stuck running the camera.
You could run the music.
Okay, here we go.
He may be more in the know of the music genres than we are.
I got no idea. Trailblazers just get back. Good hustle by Zion Taylor to get back up. Macy Hensley with this good swing drives it down. Triton knocking on the board. Of course, he's got Julian Swanson right next to him too. So the two sophomores they're discussing down there.
Maybe they're trying to recruit him for basketball.
Here's strong to the back, and she'll get an ace. Triton now with the match point potentially. As Avery Veers back to serve it away. Avery sends a serve to the back row. Talatanier pushing it to Irby, who goes back across. Veers to the front line to Clara Dahl. Leaves it, Lena Dahl. She'll tip it across, and Gilmore's got it. Tanier hits it. Snyder stops it. Lena Dahl couldn't quite get it to clear. Career Academy still alive as Snyder will check back in for Bailey Gray. But they're substituting in so fast I can't keep track of them sometimes. I'm usually pretty good about that. Talatanier now back to serve. Bulis pushing it. Snyder back into play. Macy Hensley lifts it across, and Triton takes this third set 25-9 as they will improve to 19-2 on the season, and they will finish their home season perfect here in the trench at 11-0 in their games here played this season at home. They're going to have, stay tuned, they're going to have some pictures. Yeah. Caden's going to roll his way out there, and we'll pretty much hang it up from here. I'll go help start getting things tore down. Like I said, this Career Academy team, yeah, they fall to 6-9, but this is a group with a bright future ahead of them and be a tough team to play come sectional time. So we'll hang it up here. I'm Andy O'Hara. With me here tonight was Jackson O'Hara, Caden Hummich, Orion Limler. And until next time, remember the Trojan way.